One of the very first launch titles for the PlayStation 5 is the Pathless, an action-adventure game centered around artistic-styled plot development, fast dynamic exploration, and gameplay centered more around the journey of the protagonist than skill itself. You play as the hunter who explores various mythical islands to rid the curse of darkness placed by the antagonist called the Godslayer. A mother eagle guides the hunter as she lifts the darkness from the four animals that serve as protectors of the island. The plot is deep, soulful, and culminates in a very uplifting yet stressful battle. The journey of the hunter is easily the focal point of the Pathless, which should come as no surprise given Giant Squid's history of games. The hunter travels through the island by shooting talismans in rhythm with her strides. Movement is fast and it really is fun, which is crucial because the islands are huge. Rather than making exploring time-consuming and painful, the Pathless encourages exploration with this fun way to travel. Each island contains one animal that you're trying to rid the curse of darkness of. To do this, you solve puzzles using your pet eagle, which unlocks towers that open up a dark cloud centered in each island. Once you enter the darkness, you hunt down the animal and engage it in a battle to free it from its curse. The puzzles are somewhat repetitive, but they're engaging enough and they're easy enough to avoid player annoyance while still diversifying the gameplay. There are multiple different types of puzzles, including lighting various torches on fire, shooting chimes to make music, skill-based challenges, and more. Easily, the most enjoyable part of the game is hunting the cursed animals as you enter the dark cloud. The music escalates to create an impressive, thrilling atmosphere as you dodge fireballs and hunt the animal. This portion is fast-paced, stressful, and you truly will get a thrill hunting this animal. The second best aspect of the game has to be the musical scores used to cause anxiety and set the mood for each scene and each battle. This is a game that reminds us how music affects the enjoyment we have for a game. The music style is perfect, and you can think of very few games that have equal displays of musical harmony. The only aspect of the game I really disliked are portions where your bird is blown away from you due to the cursed animal's power. You then have to stealthily avoid the animal's gaze while recovering your pet. The issue is that the detection is way too tight, and this portion is way too slow for one really to enjoy it. Another issue is that the only motivation to explore and solve additional puzzles or avoid the cursed beast is to collect gems that allow your eagle to flap one more time in the air. The reward doesn't match the extra time necessary to painstakingly succeed in these endeavors. Overall, The Pathless was a wonderful experience. The story is beautifully told and the game was a joy to play. The puzzles weren't too difficult, the bosses' fights had variety, and the game ended in a very fulfilling way. For a 6 to 8 hour game, it is an enjoyable experience, but best suits those who are in it for the plot, not necessarily the combat.